I I will admit, once you graduate high school, a lot of people think they know exactly what they're doing, and then they really don't. They don't. And I am only 22. I am still learning. So I'm just going to try to help the people who are graduating high school. So this is for like my juniors, seniors, even high schoolers, even people who are still trying to figure it out. So yeah. So, okay. The first thing I want to talk about is college or trade school or anything like that, right? Look, you don't have to be in a rush to do something that's not guaranteed success. I am sorry. Just to like say that. But what I am saying is that high schools, middle schools, actually just in general, life tries to push this idea that you have to go to college or get more education. And don't get me wrong, more education is good. But if you really don't have a drive to do what they're trying to like get you to do, then don't do it. I'm telling you, it's a waste of your time. It's all about the people who really want that. For example, I am an electrician. I am a certified electrician, technically. I went to trade school for 9 months. It was some of the best education I ever got. I got hands-on experience. I read books. I did a lot. I did a lot throughout that year. But I never got a job as an electrician. Never. Now, that is still in a way, still my fault. But I have to say, it's not like I wasn't trying to be an electrician. I went everywhere, applied everywhere. Nobody just wants a newbie. Or you just have to like prove yourself, or there's always somebody overqualified than you. Now, am I complaining? No, I'm not. It is what it is. I could care less. I am moving on with my life and I am fine. But for somebody who is starting out, this could be very painful to you. Because let's say you go for, I don't know, let's say you want to be a therapist, right? You want to be a therapist. You get a degree and you try to be a therapist and you just can't. Guess what? Now you can't be a therapist. You can't get a job. Well, you can get a job for being a therapist, but you're in debt and you got to like resort to something else. You might as well just did something else instead of trying to go straight to being a therapist. You can wait. People don't understand. Why do you have to be in a rush to do something? Life goes by very fast and very slow at the same time. You don't have to be in a rush to go out and do this and this and that. You know what I mean? Take one step at a time. We are human beings. College is like the biggest thing. College is like one of the biggest lies in my life, bro. I never did it. But honestly, I can already see it from all other perspectives, and the fact that I have witnessed other people, close families, been destroyed because of college. I can tell you that you don't need college until you really want college. You don't need it. No, I'm going to tell you like it is. High school is something I'm going to tell you something about high school too. I think everybody should graduate from high school. Yes. I am not going to take that away from anything. Having a high school diploma or a GED is perfect in life. Just like, I think that's all you really need in life to get really most of the jobs you want. Like 80% of them. Other things you really need, like a license or a certification or, a diploma for what you have done. Cool. And that's where college or trade school comes from. But at least if you graduate from high school, you should be all right. I'm not going to hold you. You should be all right. And you shouldn't be stressing about your future, bro, at the age of 19 or 20, honestly, or even 25, in my opinion. You were 25. I have watched a video about how people really don't understand themselves until they're 30 years old. I am 22. I've been stressing about my life ever since I hit high school. Ever since. Every day, I'll come back like, yo, what the hell do I want to be? What the hell do I want to do? And the funny thing is, it's kind of like it forced this image in my head just to go to trade school. And I feel like now I'm like, yo, I should have never did that because I rushed into something that I don't even give a fuck about anymore. You get what I'm saying? Was it a good idea? Of course, sure, it was a good idea, but there is no results behind that good idea. You can have a fantastic idea, but if there's no results, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. You just are. The next thing I want to talk about is really about how you are, who you are, more or less. Let's take the college factor out. Let's say you find a job you actually like to do or a hobby. Yeah, either one. Let's say you like to draw, right? And let's say you got like a part-time, full-time job working at, I don't know, Walmart or something. You know what I mean? And people be like, oh, you should be selling your work and blah, 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 doing this, doing that. You know, your art. That's your choice, okay? I don't give a damn if your parents say so, grandparents, your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Because the reality is, it's you. It's all about you. It's your story. You do whatever you think is right. So if you want to draw in peace and people just don't understand why you're wasting your time playing games or drawing or doing this or doing that, then don't worry about them. Worry about what you're doing, okay? That's life, you know what I mean? That's fine. People wonder, why do I lag behind? Why don't I have a driver's license? Why don't I have a passport? Why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Guess what, man? It's all going to come within time. Don't rush progress. You rush progress, and progress is going to be worse than you think, buddy. Rushing progress is the worst thing I believe you can do in development of you. You know what I mean? Because things are supposed to happen in ways that you don't even know yet. You know? One thing somebody always told me, bad things were happening to me last year. Like, a lot of bad things. And somebody said, oh, there's always a rainbow behind the storm or something like that. Or around the storm, you know? Guess what? Good things are finally happening. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying bad things won't happen to me again, but I see what that person means, and I appreciate that person actually talking to me because it's rough. You know, life is rough outside. So I say, do what you want, do what you need to do, and don't rush your progress. That is the main thing about this video. If you do these 3 things, I think you're going to be just fine. Learn at your own pace, but learn when you need to. Learn when you want to, too. Okay? Life is about you. Okay? Don't let anybody else take that away from you. See you in the next one. Bye.